Happy Friday, Slack Nation. Man, what a week it's been. And you have all worked so hard that you don't deserve to hear me nitpicking and criticizing a whole lot on a beautiful, albeit overcast, Friday afternoon when we're all getting ready to start a well-deserved weekend. We've had a lot going out on the moving side. We've had a lot going out with the fence company. We've had a lot going on with Southern Maine Temps. We've had some shit going on with Mop and Glow. So everything is really buzzing. The hive is buzzing, and we are in our busy season. I put up a flyer on Slack and the Teams Hub communication channel about our end of spring cookout. That cookout is going to be at 160 State Street at the Costa House, and we are going to have the good folks from Sal de la Terra doing the catering there, so it's going to be extremely good food if you haven't had it yet. That's Carlos and the gang over here from our detailing shop, and they've got a location down there on Congress. If you haven't been there, stop in. So that will be at noon at 160 State Street with the grill kicking and food coming out at 1 p.m. And then, stay as long as you want. I'm not going to schedule any jobs that day other than the hire a helper job we have going out up in Farmington, I think, that morning. It is my hope that I can contact that customer, have the start time for that pushed up a little bit so that I can send those boys up there. You can get that done and get back all in time for the cookout. So it's kind of a win-win. You get paid and then you're in the shade drinking lemonade. What else do I have to say? Okay, so lots of compliments there. You guys kick ass. You're awesome, true pros. All right, here's a criticism right now. I called all of our customers from the last 2 months, and I missed it last month. On the first week of every month, I usually pull up my calendar and I go through every single customer we have and I contact them. It is a very, very bittersweet exercise, I can assure you. Whereas I feel like things may have gone a lot better on a job than they did, customers don't hold back with their feedback, and I appreciate it. Even though I take it on the chin, I take some body blows. In some cases, they sing our great praises, but it is one of the most enlightening things I do in operations. And so there's a whole laundry list of things that I could bring up and focus in on, and don't think for a second that I won't get to it. Some of it is high praise, and some of it is, a lot of areas where we could sharpen our focus. So I will have PowerPoints together galore, and we will all be sitting up here in my office with those PowerPoints on those screens as we have a conversation about some of what we're doing really well and some of the areas in which we need to improve. And there's a lot of both of them. I do want to touch on one point today, only because it's on the heels of something that happened at a project yesterday, which we are still in the process of today. And I've actually heard it several times from our customers over the last 2 months. And that is about having food on our job sites and having a drink so that we can be properly hydrated and fed. It is an absolute expectation that as part of this job, you would come prepared to eat and drink throughout your day at appointed break times and an appointed lunch, and that would happen at your own expense. And so, you guys know that when we have a long day and I'm nearby or we're on a project, I'm the first guy to run out there with cases of water, with cases of Gatorade. I'll bring a cooler. I'm ordering fucking Otto's Pizza for you by the dozen. Like, I'm going to take care of you guys when I can. But insofar as the day-to-day operations of what's happening here, Dad's not buying you lunch every day. That's not happening. So what we want to do is show up, hey man, I'm a professional mover, or whatever job you're doing for us. I got my body straps, I got my tools. If I'm a driver, I got my hands-free device. I got my GPS so I don't have to use it on my phone. All right, I'm in a work uniform. I got closed-toe shoes. All right, that kind of stuff. I'm not ripping butts in the customer's driveway. I don't roll up with the tunes on 10. I'm not smoking weed in the back of the truck. And I have a lunchbox because when it's time to eat and when I get hungry and when I get thirsty and it's time to hydrate, I'm able to do so. And I think that when we're looking at an 8, 9, 10, 11 hour, 12 hour move in the heart of summer, you might think you might want to bring a water jug. Just going to throw that out there. The other thing I would appreciate if we could avoid is taking a 26-foot box truck with $400,000 of liability on it in the middle of a move to the Circle K so we can go get some hoagies. All right, let's get a lunchbox and let's bring it to work. As always, if you guys need body straps, if you guys need any of this tech, if you guys need tools, and if you guys need lunchboxes, come and see me. We'll work something out. All right, you guys are amazing. I'll be out to most of these jobs today just to say hi, and we'll take Clarissa's stuff on the final leg, and then we can all chill out. We deserve a long weekend.